Hey everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another declutter. So I actually filmed this yesterday on January 1st. It was my first big declutter of the year and it was this room that I'm actually standing in right now. I cannot wait for you to see the before and after photos. It's absolutely insane how messy this room was and how organized it is now. I'm so proud of it, but I am just so proud of how much I cleaned up and how much I organized and decluttered and all that stuff. And I did it in a pretty short amount of time too. But basically this room had been just piling up junk for the past couple months. We just kept throwing stuff in corners and throwing stuff on tables, and it was just an absolute mess. And I was sick of it, so I said, like, on December 30th, I'm like, January 1st, the first thing I'm going to do is declutter this room, and I'm so glad I did. It was like a huge weight off my shoulders, and now I feel like this room is even echoing because there's not very much stuff in it now. So I don't know if this was necessarily a declutter as much as just an organization type thing, because I didn't really get rid of much. It was mostly just like, put things in baskets, put things on shelves, put things where they belong, and just organize stuff so it's not all strewn about. You'll see what I mean. We also had quite a bit in this room that wasn't ours. It was kind of a donate pile already from friends that we know who are moving, and we didn't want the stuff to get thrown away, so we offered to donate it for them. So like I said, I filmed and did this declutter yesterday, but I don't know when you guys are gonna get to see this. I don't know if I'm gonna wait until after January to post this, or if I'm gonna maybe have 2 videos in 1 week kind of thing. The point is, you might be seeing this soon, or you might be seeing this in February, who knows. I guess that's enough for an intro. Let's just jump right into this huge declutter. Unfortunately, you do not get to see me declutter this white shelf I have full of fabric. All of the clothes I have on this shelf are just clothes that we have accumulated that we do not think would get sold have they been donated. For the most part, that is just scrap fabric that I use for whatever I feel the need to use it for. All I did with this was I took out all of the shirts and I folded them, just organized it. I put a few things in baskets and boxes just to make it a lot cleaner and more organized. After that, I went on to the sewing and craft area. I basically just decluttered the entire top of the table. It just had a lot of crap on it that belonged in places, but we just never put it back. I took everything off the table and then organized it into the 3 drawers. Oh, and a quick self-plug, one thing I do with the t-shirts is I turn them into reusable produce bags. So if you're interested, feel free to leave a comment or message me on Instagram and let me know if you'd like me to make you some. This middle drawer is my entire paint collection. I got all this paint back home. My dad bought it for me when I was in high school and I just brought it here with me. And if you see me throwing things to the side, that means it belongs in another room or it belongs in the recycle bin or the trash can. And here's the other side of our craft table. As you can see, we literally would just throw stuff on top and it was a disaster. So I used this basket to kind of organize some notebooks and stuff, and I made sure to put our chargers all nice and neat and wrapped up so they were not getting tangled. All this random stuff I'm pulling out now is stuff that needs to be donated, so I went and put it in a separate pile. And next, I'm tackling this gigantic pile of cardboard boxes. The reason I keep these is because we will be moving in a 1.5 or 2 years, so we're gonna need these to move. That bag is full of packing paper and newspaper. Some of the cardboard that was damaged, I went and put in the recycle bin, but for the most part, I just organized them, put boxes inside boxes, and just made them into a cleaner stack. If anyone knows how to recycle or what I can do with old photo paper, please let me know. We got this photo paper from the library where we printed the photos, and it came with all this extra, and we do not know what we can do with it, but we don't want to throw it away because that is so wasteful. And then this bottom box is the box for my sewing machine, and I really want to keep that so that it packs nicely when we move. I kind of had to play Tetris with these boxes to make them all fit inside that one big box so that they would be nice and compact and not spread out everywhere like they used to be. And in this bag, it is a old toilet paper bag that I repurposed into a trash bag. And that is all of the trash that I accumulated in this room. Most of it was like scrap fabric, random pieces of packaging, stuff like that just could not be recycled or reused and had to be thrown away. Now that table was all cleaned off, I put all the junk back on top of it, but for good reason. I am going to vacuum before I finish this room. And then I went over to our electronic area of the room, and then I organized that 3-drawer compartment. Basically all I did was go through things to see if it needed thrown away or donated. And then also all of the wires, I took old pieces of string and old worn out hair ties and I tied them all together so that they were not tangled anymore. Again, since I'm vacuuming, I just got everything up off the floor and pulled it all back from the corner. This is my pile of recycling. We just had a few things of cardboard and paper that needed to be recycled. And then this is our donate pile. Things that either we have accumulated or things that we have from friends that we're going to try to get rid of to go to a better home instead of going to the landfill. And then finally this corner, it was just a few random items that needed to go to their actual home instead of on this chair. And then this thing I am pulling out from underneath the chair is a giant load of canvas. I bought this secondhand because I was super ambitious and I wanted to make a whole bunch of canvas bags and stuff. So basically I took it out, I refolded it, and I'm going to try to sell it to someone else who will use it. And now I'm just getting the last of the things off the floor, and now it is time to vacuum. I don't think this room has ever been vacuumed since we put all of this crap in here, so it's definitely time for that. So while I'm vacuuming, I want to talk about the furniture I have in this room. Both of the tables, both of the tall chairs, the folding chair, and the white 6 shelf, and one of the lamps. And we got them for free because people oftentimes will just throw stuff out onto the curb when they're moving. If you don't know, military families move a lot, and though it is free for us to move stuff through the government, a lot of people just don't want to take a lot of their stuff with them because, I mean, maybe they don't need it, but I feel like also because they're just lazy. And people also, I guess, are too lazy to try to resell these items or donate them. So that's really unfortunate, and we see a lot of free stuff out on the side of the road. We picked up all the stuff off the side of the road and furnished our entire office for free. Even the shelf that holds all of our camera gear. The only things we bought brand new are the 3-drawer units, and I think we both bought those when we were in tech school. And then we also bought one of the lamps secondhand. I'm just super proud of our furniture in this room, and I wanted to brag about it. The sewing machine is also thrifted, and I think the only electronic in this room that is not thrifted is our computer. And now I'm finally putting everything back where it belongs. And we're done. Here's the final tour. Sorry in advance for not taking a video of the before. That would have been really cool to do like back to back, but now I know, and I'll do that for my next declutter. Super excited about this. Made me so happy. So that's it for this declutter. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm going to insert some before and after photos here. This room was a mess, and these before and after photos deserve your entire screen. I am so proud of what I did in this room. I hope you enjoy these declutter videos. I really love making them. I just really love making them for myself to see the room transform before and after. I just think it really helps me to realize how much of an impact it actually makes when you do a declutter. Even if you're not going to film it, you should definitely do before and after photos because it's just so relieving to see what you've had and what you've done. I don't know. I think decluttering is just so relieving, not only for the space, but like also mentally, because then you don't have to worry about your place being a mess. You don't have to worry about cleaning extra things, stuff like that. You can get rid of stuff and get it to a better home. You can donate it. So I know it's pretty cliche to kind of declutter on the first day of the year, and I saw a lot of people doing it on Facebook as well. I'm really glad I did it on this day. It had been such a bother to me like throughout the entire month of December, and I'm so glad I finally set that day for myself to clean, and it really has been a weight off my shoulders. I'm also going to be doing a declutter of like my wannabe gardening supplies. Maybe like 6 or 8 months ago, I went on Facebook Marketplace and I got a whole bunch of gardening stuff like pots and dirt. That's basically it. And I got a few plants and I tried to like plant seeds and regrow stuff that I bought at the grocery store, but it just didn't work out for me. And most of my pots and flower beds and stuff have weeds in them, and I just don't want to deal with them. And I know there's a lot of people out there looking for this kind of stuff, so I think I'm just going to declutter that next. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this declutter, and I hope you are just as impressed as me with the before and after photos. photos. I'm so proud. I love this room now. It was becoming such a pain to actually come in here and sit down and do work, whether it be on the computer or at the craft desk. It was just unpleasant to be in here, so I'm really glad that I did the declutter, and now it really makes me want to get more work done. If you like this type of video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you're going to declutter this year. And remember that the small changes you make have a big impact in the long run. Happy New Year. Bye guys. Enough chit chat. Is that cute to say? Happy New Year. That's enough. Okay, I need to end this. Okay, and let me know what you're... If you like this type of video...